Good morning. Can you all please get settled down? We'll start the program. Minister sir is here and he has a very important another obligation that he has to leave for. So we'll start the program. If you can all settle down. Can you please arrange some extra chairs, please? Yeah, quickly. Srinivas. Yeah, may I invite Mr. Sai Kiran, please come on the stage to receive the guest today. It's my privilege to invite our Minister for IT, Industries, Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Mr. KTR on the stage, please. Today is a handloom day. Monday is a handloom day for all. Sir, handloom, sir. So we have a handloom shawl. Next, let me invite President of HICIA, Manisha Sabu, onto the stage, please. Srinivas, our Deputy CRO, can you please give a bouquet and... Can everybody over there can please get seated? There are some chairs over there and some extra chairs on the side. We are starting about 10-15 minutes early, so some of our senior officers are not in place, but since our Minister sir is here, we'll go ahead and start the program. Um, so are you all awake? Ready for the meeting interaction today? So you have all your questions for our Minister and concerns? So this morning when I came, I saw the Thrill City. I thought I should be here with family and all, especially my kids. I don't know how many of you got a chance to go around and see what is out there. There is a flight simulator. You can go and learn how to operate a flight, a cockpit simulator. And there is a car simulator. I thought my kids can go and learn some car driving and all. Lot of console games and water rides and rides. So it's a nice place to be. Had we had this, Manisha, had we planned this in the evening, we could have got our families here and had a good time here. So, but getting Minister sir's time, I think it's the most important thing. We got it at 10:30, so we had to do it now. So, Thrill City is what's called, I think Hyderabad has enough of its thrills, but the part that doesn't figure out in Hyderabad is there's no downs. All the thrills are only on the upside so far we have seen in the last 8 years. Thanks to Minister sir for making it all happen. And all of you, I see a lot of people from all over the city. We have, I want to recognize Mike Madhav Reddy from Twaga. Can you please come, you can have a seat here. Yeah, we have Mr. Chauhan, Commissioner of Police for Hyderabad. Sir, please come on the stage. Rajkond, I'm sorry, Rajkond. Mr. Venkat, recognize you from KTR. Can you please come? So with these words of introduction, let me hand over to Hari Bharadwaj.
Thank you, Ms. Reddy. Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you had a good time and good ride to Thrill City from wherever you are. So thank you everyone on the stage. So we're going to start the proceedings as Mr. Reddy mentioned. So next one would be, I would invite Manisha Sabu, President of HICIA, also the local leader of Infosys, to address the gathering for us, please. Manisha.
Good morning, and thanks a lot for coming here on a Monday morning. Believe me, when we planned it, Amar was really jittery. He said, Manisha, any day in the evening, Saturday, Friday, we'll get thousands of people to meet KTR Garu, but Monday morning will be difficult. But we already have the standing crowd, and now I'm worried about how are we going to accommodate more. And we are starting before time, which is very unusual. Well, couple of months back, I was attending an event and KTR Garu was supposed to come there. We all were waiting for him. The hall was full as usual. And suddenly I felt that the center of gravity of the hall has shifted. So I looked and said, KTR Garu has entered and everybody wanted to be around him and talk to him. I didn't have anything particular to talk, so I stepped aside. And I started talking to Srini Raju Garu. And I noticed that he walked away from the crowd, came up and said, hello, Manisha. I was like stunned. I said, sir, you know my name? I mean, he must be meeting people like me every day by hundreds. And remembering name, at least for me, it is a very big thing. But when I talk to other people and tell them about this, they tell me, politicians have this knack for remembering names. So, however, I should tell you what happened after that. His next sentence was, I don't just remember your name, I also remember that you have requested for a time. I have your email requesting for a time for the meeting with HICIA members. Imagine he remembered that. And he said, I've been traveling, so I couldn't accommodate your request so far, but let's do it at the first opportunity. And true to his words, he was not just trying to please me when he was talking to me, but true to his words, in the afternoon, I received a call from his office saying, when do you have time to meet, sir? Now, this is something I think is extremely professional, and I have rarely seen this kind of things happening. So obviously, when we have a leader like him, when we have a person who is a perfect professional beyond being politician, naturally, we want to think beyond, aim high, and dream big. Isn't it natural? So now, sir, we have about 25 million IT professionals globally. Out of that, 5 million are in India. 5 million in 40 years. And now, NASSCOM forecasting says that we will be adding 2 million more in just 3 years. 5 million in 40 years, 2 million in just 3 years. That's the opportunity waiting for us, sir. This 2 million will be added approximately as per forecast that around 500,000 will be added in the IT services. Companies like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, and the other. So the non-core, they do the non-core work like HR systems or CRM. So non-core work will be about 500,000. However, 700,000 will be added in startup. The unicorns will hire 700,000. 700,000 approximately go for the GCCs because we are expecting around 300 to 400 GCCs to come to India in next few years. So they will take about 700,000. The question is, are we ready for this opportunity? Are we really ready with the non-core talent, the talent which is going to work on the innovative cutting-edge technology in Telangana? Not just the NASSCOM, but even in the autobiography of BVR Mohan Reddy Garu, engineered in India, he talks about next wave of growth will come from innovation and startup. So it is a known fact. Now it is up to the IT industry leaders and government to make most of this opportunity by improving our quotient on the core talent availability and ESG. While we say that we are doing lots of first to our Telangana state on the ESG front, it is it is not what I hear from other people, and it's something that we need to up our game on. And what we, as Mahatma Gandhi said, what we do in present will decide our future. So it's extremely important that we work together, sir, to grab this opportunity and make the most of it for Telangana state and enhance enhance the image of Telangana, make it brighter on the global map. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Manisha. That was very interesting opening speech. Now we have Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, the Principal Secretary of Government of Telangana, who would address the gathering, please.
Honorable Minister, senior IT industry leaders, my colleagues from different government departments, greetings to all of you. I'm seeing many of you for the first time in this new year, so new year greetings and good wishes also. I'm very happy that under the new team of HICIA, the first event of 2023 is such a significant one, this interaction with the entire IT fraternity. And I'm sure you will be waiting for Honorable Minister to make a number of announcements about infrastructure, about talent, about technology innovation, entrepreneurship. What are we doing to promote IT in tier 2, tier 3 locations, and so on and so forth. But I would like, in my brief remarks, to convey my appreciation to this industry, particularly for all the support the industry has given to the government in the last 2 years. As we know, the last 2 years were very difficult. Some very unexpected realities had to be faced by all of us. And at times, the government infrastructure also was heavily strained. But like good corporate citizens, all of you came forward to support us. And I'm happy to share with the minister, sir knows it already, but I'm happy to share it publicly, that between the two waves, the first wave and the second wave in 2020 and 2021, and also second half of 2021, the IT industry put together raised more than 100 crores worth of support in cash, kind, equipment, ventilators, and hospital beds, and so on and so forth, which is really remarkable. And the benefit that the government received from all of you was immediately found in the ways in which citizens were taken care of, they were supported, and today the entire country has recognized the way COVID management happened with the help of government, private sector, CSR foundations, etc. in this state of Telangana. I also feel very encouraged by the fact that despite the slowdown all over the world due to COVID, the IT industry remained buoyant. You created a picture of optimism about Hyderabad, and many of the IT companies who are already here in Hyderabad, they expanded manifold. In fact, lots of new companies made their home in Hyderabad in the last 2 years. In fact, one piece of information will really kind of gladden our hearts. In the entire country, in the last financial year, 450,000 new IT jobs were created, of which 150,000 were contributed by Hyderabad alone. So the confidence you gave to your headquarters, to your leaders, some of your headquarters are not in India, you are US based or Europe based, but the sense of confidence that you gave to them, that Hyderabad is the right place to grow, expand, invest afresh, that really has borne fruit. And today, Hyderabad is talked about in a completely different league as compared to, let us say, a Bangalore or a Gurgaon or a Pune. And with your support, I do hope that we will maintain this momentum in the coming years also. The other important observation of mine is that, as you would know, as a government policy, we are very welcoming of emerging technologies. We have started embracing 8 kinds of new generation technologies, and in many of them, we are today the national role models. Again, I'm very happy and pleased to share that the private sector has supported our aspiration completely wholeheartedly. In fact, there are many companies who themselves have come forward and offered to us some solutions which typically they have implemented for enterprises, but they have seen some use case in government operations also, and voluntarily they have come forward and offered that solution to us. And as a matter of fact, we have rolled out many such solutions. In fact, some of you may be aware that just about 3 days ago, or on the 7th to be precise, we won a very prestigious national award. The Honorable President of India presented that award to us, which was for a solution related to agriculture, where we have used big data, IoT, etc., to do something very, very path-breaking. So on that count also, I'm very appreciative of the fact that industry is supporting our endeavors. And the last point which I would like to share is our endeavor to promote technology growth in smaller towns, district headquarters in Telangana. That is also bearing fruit. We are more than confident of achieving the targets which we had set in our second IT policy of creating new jobs, of creating new IT centers. And I would urge upon all of you to consider this possibility very, very closely. I know that many of you are in active discussions with us who are looking at exploring a smaller destination. But the experience of the last 4 or 5 years since IT companies started going to a smaller destination has been very positive. Earlier, there was a belief that smaller towns can only offer you this back-end kind of work, but that belief has been completely shattered. We have seen some very good product development, very good solution development also in these locations. And we'll be very grateful if the industry supports our endeavor to spread IT in all the towns of our state, so that the goals of digital Telangana are really materialized in the next few years. Once again, I really cherish the partnership, the support the industry has given to the government, and look forward to more productive and useful such interactions in the future also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ranjan. Now we have a very interesting event. On the new year, we have an interesting unveiling of a Gateway IT Park in Kondlakoya by KTR. May I request Mr. KTR to unveil the 3D image of Gateway IT Park, please. So, right here, sir. It's a 3D image. Please. वहीं लगा दो, वहीं लगा दो, वहीं लगा दो, वहीं लगा दो।